Hello everybody, it's me, Matteo, and I welcome you back here in my little RC garage. Thanks for being here and watching. I'm really proud to present you this iconic classic RC buggy from Tamiya. It's the Wild One, and it's the special Blockhead Motors version. I'm going to unbox this buggy now, and then I'll start building it. Look at this, how beautiful! The Blockhead Motors emblem, Jun Watanabe's Japanese custom RC cars. The polycarbonate body is already cut and painted. Also, the driver figure is already painted in black and white. This is the roll cage. The tires. The front rims. Here are the side nets for the cockpit to protect the driver. The light pods. These are the parts for building the chassis. As you can see, these are painted silver instead of standard black. The rear rims. And the chassis top, which is the main chassis structure. In this box are all the hardware, screws, tools and all the other small parts. Also a 540 silver can is included. Some gears. This is the build manual in well-known Tamiya quality. And a decal sheet. Now let's start with the assembly. Step 2 is to apply the decals to the sidewalls of the chassis. First I have to cut the decals. It is unusual to apply some decals in the first building step. Then I can apply them to the chassis. Step 3 is the assembly of the light buckets. I already put this little sticker on the polycarbonate piece, and now I'm putting the parts together. Step 4 is the installation of the front damper stays. Do not over-tighten this screw. Step 5 is the preparation of the front axle and front bumper. Here it is. In step 6, I need to install this on the chassis. One more screw from below. Step 7 is the build of the front suspension arms. I use a bit of thread lock on this screw to prevent self-loosening. Step 8 is the installation of the front suspension arms on the chassis. Step 9 is the assembly of the dampers. First the damper piston. Then insert it into the cylinder and put a bit of oil on the piston. Next the silicone rubber O-ring, the shaft guide and the rod guide. Then close the cylinder with the lower cylinder cap. When screwing on the ball connector, it's important to protect the piston rod with a towel and adjust it to the correct distance. Step 10 is to fill the dampers with oil. First I add a little oil, then I slowly move the piston up and down to remove any air bubbles. After all air bubbles are gone, I fill the cylinder completely. Then I can close the top cylinder cap. Step 11 is the completion of the dampers. The instruction says to add this ring to get more spring preload, but I remove it to get softer dampers. Step 12 is the installation of the dampers on the chassis. And this is the front body holder. And the front suspension already works. Step 13 is the installation of the shafts for the rear suspension. Step 14 is attaching the gearbox holders. On this side I have to screw in this long screw. And on the other side I fix the part with a washer, a spacer and a nut. At first I didn't understand why it was so complicated here compared to the easy way on the other side. But later we need this screw to add the antenna. Step 15 is preparing the roll cage. Step 16 is the installation of the roll cage. This is the rear holder for the driver figure. So it becomes more and more a buggy. The next step is to start assembling the gearbox. You can see this in one of my next videos. Stay tuned to see this and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and see you next time.